Okay, joining us from the Aspen Group, Virginia O'Malley.
Thank you. Can y'all hear that? Okay. I'm going to start off with a Stephen Stills song called 4 and 20. Whoops. Okay, volume. It's important. Years ago I came into this life, the child of a woman and a man who lived in strife. They were tired of being poor, and they weren't into selling door to door, and they worked like the devil to be more. A different kind of poverty now upsets me so. Night after sleepless night I walk the floor and I want to know, why am I so alone? Where is my man? Can I bring him home? Have I driven him away? Is he gone? Morning comes the sunrise and I'm driven to my bed. I see that it is empty and there are these devils in my head. I embrace the many-colored beasts. I grow weary of this torment. Can there be no peace? And I find myself just wishing that my life would simply cease. Thank you. Thanks. I have my little card because I'm nervous and I don't remember what next song I'm doing. So I thought I'd do a John Prine song called Spanish Pipe Dream. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. She gave me a peck on the back of the neck, and these were the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, 'cause I knew that topless lady, she had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the room a while and she did the hoochie coo. She sang a song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try and find Jesus on your own. But I was young and hungry, to leave that place. And just as I was leaving, well, she looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, no, but I'll give it a try. And to this day we've been living our way, and here is the reason why. We blew up the TV, we threw away the paper, we went to the country and built us a home. We had a lot of children, we fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. Thank you. My strap slipped here. Hold on. This is a Paul Simon song called Homeward Bound. Excuse me, it's not right. Okay. You have to realize I just got this strap this week and I'm not used to playing standing up. It's very weird. So be patient. I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every night's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. Each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll play my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Thank you. Here we go. It's upside down. Welcome. This is called Mr. Manning's Hen House Blues. And on this one, actually I need some audience participation. I need you all to visualize me as two people, which shouldn't be too hard for those of you that know I have a split personality. So I'm on this side, a sweet young thing, and on this side I'm an old, bitter geezer man. Well, now Mr. Manning, where did Mrs. Manning go? I saw her flying out this morning, out through the back porch door. She was carrying a suitcase, and man, she sure looked sore. Well, now I don't care where Mrs. Manning went. Well, she's as ugly as a buzzard and as white as a circus tent. Well, and now that she's gone, I got 2 rooms to rent. Well then, Mr. Manning, can I move in with you? I'm as homely as a pigeon, but I love to bill and coo. Well, I will knead your dumplings and cook you chicken stew. Well, now I don't know if that's such a good idea, 'cause if Mrs. Manning comes back and uses her backdoor key, well, they might be finding us in pieces from Wyoming down to Tennessee. Oh, well, Mr. Manning, I don't think she'd mind if I settled down and cooked and started feeding you something real fine. 'Cause as mad as she looked, I think it's divorce time. Oh, and Mr. Manning, I don't think she cares. She was doing close to 90 by the time she reached the stairs. Hell, she's probably in Reno clucking with a millionaire. Well, okay, little chickie, won't you hop into my nest? Well, you're a bony-legged birdie, but I'll put you to the test. 'Cause my overstuffed turkey flew the coop and is headed west. Well, thank you, Mr. Manning. Thank you, Mr. Manning. Thank you, Mr. Manning. Thank you, Mr. Manning. You won't be sorry, Mr. Manning, I'm so in love with you. Now let's go home and do some cooking. Thank you. Well, as long as we're in the blues frame of mind, I'm going to end this with St. James Infirmary. It was down in old Joe's barroom, in a corner by the square. The drinks were served as usual, and the usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red. He turned to the crowd around him, and these were the very words he said. I went down to the St. James Infirmary to see my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so pale, so cold and so fair. Let her go, let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She may search this whole world over, she'll never find a man sweet as me. When I die, please bury me in my high-top Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain so the gang will know I died standing pat. Now I own 6 crap shooters for pallbearers, 6 pretty gals to sing me a song. Put a jazz band on my hearse wagon to raise hell as we stroll along. Now that you've heard my story, I'll have another shot of booze. And if anybody should happen to ask you, tell them I got the St. James Infirmary blues. I got the St. James Infirmary blues. I got the St. James Infirmary blues. Thank you very much. This was fun. Thanks for listening.
Virginia O'Malley.